August 21st, little middleweight final action in PFL, and one half of that main event with me today, Dalton Rosta. Dalton, man, how are we feeling?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, man. Glad to be here with one half of a crazy good main event. Before we get there, though, and talk about this next fight, I got to ask, was that a satisfying close to the chapter with Aaron Jeffrey?
Yeah. A lot of people, it was a close fight, but I have no problem with that at all. You know, dude's a tough fighter. He makes a lot of fights close. He has like 4 or 5 split decisions. You know, he's known for that, and he'll take even the toughest guys to a close fight. And I knew if I didn't knock him out, that was going to be a tough fight. I clearly won those first 2 rounds, and the third round was the only one that was up in the air. But after watching the fight back, I think I won at 30-27. And at the end of the day, regardless of how close it was, it's satisfying. And honestly, it kind of makes it even more satisfying because that's the type of fighter he is, and that's the type of fights he likes winning. And he was on the losing side of his own style of fighting.
And has the dust settled at all, or is there still some bad blood there?
I mean, I don't like the dude. I don't like his coaches either. I remember after they beat me after he beat me the first time, he was going on a podcast and his coach was like saying some stupid shit and they were laughing, cracking jokes about how he was doing illegal shit like kneeing a downed opponent and the foot stomp, and so they put on this like nice guy persona, and then they go and do shit like that, you know. So you talk shit after the fight, but not before the fight. So people are giving me shit for talking shit beforehand, especially based off of what they did after, and gives him no shit for what he says after, because it's like, oh yeah, I beat you, now I'm going to talk shit, now I'm going to rub it in. But it's like, where the hell is the confidence beforehand? I remember another thing he did after the first fight was he put a picture of him walking off like this, me on my knees in the background, because I knew I lost the fight. I knew I lost that fight. And I think he captioned it like living the American dream, like mocking me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like shit like that people don't see or they don't remember, and they just overlook it. And then I'm the bad guy. It's like that shit is so fake. That nice guy persona, he might be a nice guy, but the way he handles his business, not nice at all. So I have no problem with being the bad guy. No problem with people hating me. And even after that fight, his coach, the one that I was telling you that was making the stupid remarks on the podcast, we after ceremonial weigh-ins, he was like smiling at me on the way out. And I was like, keep that same energy after I beat him tomorrow. After the fight, all of his coaches shook my hand. Even Aaron Jeffrey shook my hand, and I respect him for doing that because I shook his hand after he beat me. His head coach, walked off, didn't shake my hand, nothing, didn't even look at me. And I'm like, that shows exactly the type of person you are. Because people can say whatever the hell they want about me. They can call me cocky. They can call me an asshole. But at the end of the day, I will be fucking respectful regardless, win or lose. You see me shake his hand when I beat him. You see me shake his hand whenever I lost to him. And at the end of the day, that's true sportsmanship, regardless of what's said before.
It's 1-1. Do you think fans are destined for a trilogy there?
I'm sure his fans, all the Canadians that are commenting on all the Instagram posts and YouTube posts and everything, saying he won a trilogy. But I've been in there with him twice now, and I can beat him at his own game. We fought his fight. You know, we fought his fight. I fought intelligently, and I beat him. If we had to pick up the pace a little bit, and he wanted to sit there and throw down instead of trying to clinch with me, you know, I'm going to win those exchanges every single time. So there's not a way this guy beats me.
And then up next, obviously, man, for the big one, Fabian Edwards. Was this one you were expecting, or was this one you were wanting? How do you feel about the fight?
I didn't know what to expect, honestly. Whenever I tell people I was like focused strictly on Aaron Jeffrey, I was. Same thing with Saudi WC. And the thing is like the reason I was saying that is not because I'm not thinking about the potential fights going in the future, because at the end of the day, my goal is the belt. Yep. So, of course, I'm going to be looking forward to fighting in the finals. But I can't sit here and put too much weight on who I'm potentially going to fight. You know what I mean? Now that the fight is happening, obviously I'm looking forward to fighting Fabian Edwards. But whenever it's Fabian Edwards versus Josh, I don't know who the hell I'm fighting. So Why am I going to think about 3 fighters? You know what I mean? When I got one in front of me, I still got to get past Aaron Jeffrey. Aaron Jeffrey's no slouch. He's a tough fighter. I still got to get past him. You know what I mean? And I'm the one that has everything to lose. I already lost to him once.
Yeah.
And if I don't fucking win, I don't make it to the finals. And then people are asking me to worry about 2 other guys. No shot. And now the thing is, like, the end of the year, Costello Van Steenis is the champion. Mm-hmm. And I know that's what they're doing. The winner of this gets the champion at the end of the year. And that just happens to be the the result of me beating Fabian Edwards. So I'm going to go out there, handle business, beat the shit out of Fabian Edwards, then go do it again at the end of the year.
And you're always a confident guy, but just seeing you talk about this fight, I feel like you're almost like sure you know how it's going to go down. Like, why is that? And I guess, do you still feel the same way about the fight?
Yeah, I know exactly how this is going to go down. If he wants to trade early and he's actually confident in what he's saying and thinks he can put me away, he's going to get the bad end of that. You know what I mean? He already got knocked out by Johnny Eblen. I have a shit ton more power than on Johnny Eblen. You know what I mean? Johnny Eblen's a great fighter. No ill will towards him. Nothing bad to say about the guy. Great fighter. But if we're talking about people that have the ability to put somebody away, you know, and I'm quicker, I'm faster, I'm more explosive.
I see the guns, bro.
Yeah. Fabian's going to be in for a short night if that's the way we're doing it. And if he wants to try and point fight me like he always does, which is why I don't even fucking believe a damn word that he's saying, because he point fights. And, yeah, he has some finishes. He lands some nice elbows. He finished Fabian Edwards, but he point fights. If he point fights me, I'm going to pressure him, stay in his face, and I'm going to make it a long fucking night. I'm going to brutally beat this dude's ass.
And you guys have been chirping a little bit. You guys had the interview, the face-off. I know he's been chirping too. So is this another one? You got some bad blood? You ready to come for the kill?
I'm ready to come for the kill regardless of what he says. This is me through and through. I'm going to talk shit no matter what. I'm willing. I'm glad I got a willing dancing partner, but at the end of the day, whether he talks shit back or not, his head's still coming off.
And they got to cross the pond. You got to, I guess, hop in a car. You train at ATT. That's right there in near Hollywood. So is that like, you know, home crowd, home cage advantage going to be real?
Yeah, I mean, the crowd out of it. I don't have to travel. It's advantageous. I don't have to fucking worry about bringing meals with me. I don't have to deal with the stress of getting on a plane and getting jet lag and any of that shit. And I can train at my own gym to cut weight. I can still do the practices early in the week. I don't have to worry about like coaches coming with me and who I'm going to hit pads with, who's going to help me cut weight, all this shit. So it's very advantageous. Takes a lot of the stress off. And yeah, I think it's great.
And last year I would ask fighters, you know, what's more important to you, winning that belt or winning the money? And this year, yours don't necessarily go hand in hand. You got to win the finals to get the money and then get a shot at the belt. So is one more important, or are you really viewing that money as like a stepping stone to the belt?
No, I mean, I get a belt whenever I beat Fabian too. And then at the end of the year, I'm just going to get another belt. I'm just going to start collecting belts, bro. And that's what's important to me, because at the end of the day, I want to be the best in the world. I know I am right now, and I want to prove it to everybody else. And what better way to prove it than to be holding these belts, you know? And then it's just going to be the what if conversation of like me versus the UFC champion, which is always going to be a thing. And I plan on going out there and showing that I'm levels above this guy, to where, and people are already talking about Fabian Edwards being one of the best middleweights in the world, you know, and if they're not talking about me being one of the best yet, they will after August 21st. And then whenever I go out and do it again against Costello and Steenis at the end of the year, who's a great fighter, very good fighter, they'll be talking about it then too.
And talking about Van Steenis, man, great fighter. Were you expecting that to go down that way? Did you expect him to pull that out against Eblen?
No, especially after watching the way the first 2.5 rounds went. But Johnny did start to get gassed, but I was expecting Johnny to win that fight.
And with you, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was expecting Johnny to win. But that being said, Costello Van Steenis is a very good fighter. He's dangerous, and I knew that. He had good head kicks, and very talented, long, rangy, big, you know. So I knew there was a possibility, but I thought Johnny was going to win.
And I know you are all focused on Fabian. That's how you roll. But do you at all look at this Van Steenis fight yet and say it might go down this way, or you're not there yet?
No, definitely not. You know, I know he's a potential opponent at the end of the year, and I got to go out there and take a bit care of business to get there. And it's not a what if scenario like I told you earlier with the tournament, whereas like there's 2 possible guys. You know, at
now
least
you know.
I know. Like I'm focused on Fabian Edwards, but I know once I get past Fabian Edwards, that's who's there. But I'm definitely not thinking about how the fight's going to go down or my game plan against him. You know what I mean? I'm still working on my game plan against Fabian Edwards. So that's what I'm focused on.
And it's not over yet, but so far, like, have you enjoyed the tournament format? Is that something you want to do in 2026 again, maybe?
Yeah, I do enjoy it. But if they do have me and Costello fight at the end of the year and I become champion. I don't know what they plan on doing at that point. You know,
if that all happens and they're like, hey, yeah, you're not going to do tournament, we want you in like one-off fights. Are there names in PFL or even just MMA who you're like, dude, that'd be a good fight, I want that still?
No, not necessarily. After I get the belt, if you want to ask me that question again, I could probably answer it.
You know I will. Say less.
All right.
And I'm curious too, because PFL, obviously World Tournament America, but they go Europe, they just went Africa, they're all over the place. Is that an opportunity you want? Would you like to fight on one of those international cards?
I like fighting at home, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like traveling to fight. I will, but I fought in Ireland, and like, it's cool to travel and all, but I'm like, I'm here to fight. You know, I'd rather travel outside of fighting.
Your own bed's better than a hotel, right?
Yes, sir.
And Dalton, I got one more for you, not related to fighting at all, but you're a Pennsylvania guy, right?
Yes, sir.
But you're wearing a Chicago jersey right now, and you're a Chicago sports fan. Is that the case?
No, I'm a Pittsburgh sports fan, but I do like Michael Jordan, and I like basketball jerseys.
I just see you posting a lot of Chicago stuff. That's why I ask.
Yeah, well, the Chicago stuff was because I fought in Chicago. Yeah. The semifinals was in Chicago, so I was like doing a Chicago-themed a fight week. And so I had like 3 Michael Jordan jerseys. This was one of them. And then I got the Cubs jersey because I threw out the first pitch at the Cubs game, and they gave me my own custom jersey with my last name on it. So.
You didn't want to wear a Pittsburgh jersey throwing out the first pitch? What?
Well, I threw out the first pitch at the Pittsburgh game the Monday after the fight. So 2 days after.
I just meant in Chicago. You didn't want to wear.
Yeah, I know. But no, the Cubs treated me very well. Great hospitality. So I would never do that to them.
I only ask all this because I'm a Pennsylvania guy too, and I'm a go Birds kind of guy. So I was just trying to give you some shit. That's all.
Yeah. So you probably won't like me because I love the Steelers.
That's fine. Different conferences. We hardly see you guys. It's fine. If you said Cowboys or something, I'd be like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
But Dalton, man, before I get you out of here, big fight ahead, obviously. Anything you want to say to all your fans?
I'm looking forward to August 21st, and I hope you guys are too. Tune in. Get ready for a show.
You heard it here. August 21st. It's going to be a hell of a main event. Dalton Rosta, thank you so much. Best of luck, best of skill, all right?
Yes. Thank you, bro.